And now I'm live on YouTube. Now this one I'm gonna keep on desktop audio, just cause. But
Yeah. Dude, I'm so bored.
hi, board. Wait. You confused me with that one.
Yeah, I know I did. Top 10 lock-in moments.
and yeah, it's. Or no, I could just put you here. Ah, that's smarter. I like that. There you go. Perfect. Oops. Nope. Stay there. All right, that's good. Don't mess with it.
Hey, rate the profile pic
On what? What? On Discord
on
or?
TikTok. I don't even know if it's posted. Why won't it
No, it's
post?
not. You're still a no profile pic,
There
dude.
it goes. Okay, wait. Hey, refresh.
Hold on, let me go on my phone.
This is some spec LARP right here.
That's the one thing that I hate. Like, I see people join, but I'm unsure if they're actually watching right now.
There's some just it's dead internet theory. It's all bots, bro.
I know. I mean, hey. Oh shit. Oh
Oh,
things.
wait, what happened? What happened?
I forgot to send my friend a video for the streak on TikTok.
Nice. Did you see
Yep,
the
I'm gonna
LARP
post it
profile
right now.
picture?
On. Alright, yeah. What is that?
It's
I
Miami.
So that's
I was running.
that's all on one monitor, right?
Huh?
Wow.
Yeah,
I
I,
want
I
to
I
just
have
view the photo, but I can't.
I
Oh, there you
have
go.
my Aztecs, my stars. Sometimes I put my stars a little bit bigger. But the main reason I have it is just because I need to be able to see all of my I need to be able to see all the planes on the ground whenever I am and marking top down.
Yeah, I
So
might have to do that when I'm doing my training
yeah,
on Tuesday.
you no, no, here's the thing, you don't work the ground though. You never work the ground. You
I
literally
know.
it's only simulated working. Yeah, but you need to use your SDX to be able to see what's it called to be able to see your planes in sequence for the runways for departure.
Yeah, that's why I want to set it up like that, because we're still doing sequence departures with arrivals. We're still on the first lesson.
Yeah. Did you
That's
not
good.
pass or did you not do it?
It was an experimental lesson.
Oh, so you're just doing like theory and stuff.
Theory and just trying to get me get trying to make me see what I should be what I should know. I don't know how to
Yeah.
describe it. Or like what
Launching
I should
depart
expect.
launching launching departures is really easy you um as long as you don't tunnel vision yourself, it's easy. Uh,
Let's try this again.
so yeah, if I have to be honest with you, it tower control once you get the hang of it is not that hard. Honestly, it's really fun to work.
Yeah, I'm still getting the hang of it. I'm like brand new.
Well, yeah, no, you're literally at the easiest lesson. Trust me, I don't think I've ever seen a person who's failed S101.
You mean
Believe me
S2?
that it's the easiest lesson to be ever made.
On for S1 or S2?
What?
Because you said S101.
Oh, sorry, S201. S201, yeah. I get those two confused. It's annoying. Sorry, I've only ever taught S1 students. I've only done like a spontaneous and then one RPO for S2. I think I've genuinely cooperated in helping more S3 lessons than I've done S2 lessons. I genuinely think that um I've done more lessons with S3 helping with a mentor than doing an S2 lesson. I've done like two S2 lessons. It's bad. Real bad.
I mean,
Though yeah, I'm not
I will
good.
admit it is pretty easy. I just um have to do it fully instead of the experimental.
I'm gonna be honest, the hardest part about S2 is probably sequencing VFR plane. That's pretty hard. But here's the thing. On your second lesson, your VFR lesson, you're gonna have people going over the shoreline. You're gonna have arrivals from the north, the south, the west, all looking for arrivals. And you have to be able to pick up the tracks, handle all that, give everybody the correct instructions from where they are. So if they're north, you need to give them downwind. If they're like northeast, you give them downwind. If they're north of the airport, you give them downwind. If they're northwest, you give them the base. If they're west, you give them the final. You give them like straight in 1-0 left or something like that. Whatever your runway is, it's honestly not that hard.
Yeah, I know.
Your
I
hardest
just have to
lesson
get
for
there.
sure.
Yeah, I just have
Just
to
be
get there.
ready for the good.
I just have to get there first.
Yeah. So just be ready for the wake up call that comes when you reach S2L3. That is a humongous wake up call.
Yeah,
It's a really that's the hardest lesson
yeah,
because now you're trying to sequence VFR planes when you have 3 mile when you have like only like 4 miles between each aircraft for each runway, and you only have about 2 miles in between the parallels. So you kind of lose a lot of that leverage that you've had in the last lessons. It's really hard,
yeah.
but you can do it.
We'll see.
You got that. I think you can do it.
It's just
Anybody
gonna
can
take
do it.
time.
Anybody can do it with enough lessons.
Yeah, it just takes
I
time.
think. I think you can genuinely teach somebody with autism how to run Miami Tower in less than 20 lessons. I'm not joking. I seriously think that. So yeah, pretty peak. S2 is some pretty peak stuff, but when you get to approach, oh, approach is fun. I haven't done lessons yet, but approach is fun.
I mean, so far with what I've got with Tower, I'm a little nervous with approach,
You
but
shouldn't, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you. You shouldn't even be thinking about approach. Like, let it sit for a few months.
oh yeah, I'm
Like,
definitely gonna let it sit a lot longer than I did with ground because
yeah, S2,
Tower,
the S. I mean, honestly, S2 is kind of like middle school to high school.
yeah,
It's kind of like you're kind of like it's kind of preparing you for high school because like it's kind of like because you're using a bit of your stars display, you're kind of doing some rate identification here and there, you're kind of doing all this stuff, you're kind of doing all that good stuff. But yeah, my best advice for you, the best way that you can do to let it sit a few months is go get your Miami certs. Because imagine now, all you can work is Tampa and Fort Lauderdale, and you're not ready for S3 training yet. You have to wait 4 months with only working Lauderdale and Tampa. Then you finally go for your approach training. And after you get approach, you want to go for center, but oh wait, you have to go back and get Miami ground, Miami tower, and Miami approach before you can get center.
I'm not going for center. That's the thing. I don't want
You
to.
should. You'll realize when you get to SD you want to get higher. Trust me, I want to do center so bad. Like I have a friend, you know, Rome.
No, I don't.
Okay, he's one of my friends. He's one of my friends in DFW,
Okay, yeah,
and he showed me all the stuff that goes with radar identification, or like all like the radar stuff, like all the ERAM for center and stuff. Like he showed me all the commands. He showed me how to sequence planes within like because there's like one lesson where you're sequencing an arrival and D10 is 10 miles in trail. So you put a CRR group, which is basically you can pick a waypoint to label as a CRR, and then you can put the planes. You can put like each plane, like if it's going to DFW, you put it on one. If they're going to Love, you put it on another. And
yeah,
then if it doesn't hit, if and then you can see how many miles each plane is, and if it's not 10 in between them all, you take a plane out and you reseq and you kind of move them, give them delay vectors a little bit to build the spacing, and then when it hits 10 miles, you can proceed them back to that waypoint, and it'll get them back to 10 miles in trail.
gotcha.
So it's like all that stuff. There's a lot of tech. It's like really techy. Like you hardly use your mouth. The only thing that you really use your mouth for is to click on a like so there's a little thing next to it, the data block
Yeah,
on ERAM that you turn on. It's a little green, like it's like you know how you have your Wi-Fi signal on your phone.
yeah,
It kind of looks like that, but it's green, and then you click it, and that's how you can toggle that they're on your frequency. And then whenever you hand them off, you leave them, you turn them off your frequency, and then you keep the track. You don't hand off the track. You hand off the track, but you keep the track like still like on your screen and up until it leaves your airspace. And then when it leaves your airspace, you toggle it off. Mm. But yeah, center is super cool. I can't wait to do it.
I can't wait for me to become an S2. That's all I want, to be honest.
Yeah, S2 is fun because
What?
S1 is kind of like really annoying because you can't like you're just sending like, when they get to the runway you're just sending them over advisory. You don't actually get to say anything else to them.
Exactly. It's basically just clearances and taxing. That's it.
And then once you get to S2 when they're in the air you get to send them off to advisory, which I think is better because you're kind of working the entire airport.
Yeah, you get to work the entire airport, plus the people who want to do some pattern work.
Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, pattern is fun. The pattern is really fun.
Oh yeah, I bet it is. I
And
have yet
usually
to experience
usually
that.
the best way to slack off with a pattern work is that you say like make left close traffic, report the midfield each pass 1-0 left, clear for takeoff.
Yeah.
And so it kind of just thinks like, okay, well, like you can kind of just sit back and not look at your scope. He calls midfield 1-0 left through for the option, or make a right through 60 for traffic.
Yeah.
It's so easy. And
Well,
then you get the like the more you get to like the better rating you get, like the busier that you'll be overall. Like Miami Center, you're never not busy. Like anytime you're working at center, you're gonna talk to at least one airplane. Probably at least like 15 airplanes. So it's kind of nice that you actually get to talk to planes. No, yeah, I think you'll get your S. Yeah, it's not gonna be that. I don't think it should be that hard for you.
yeah. Well, I'll get there.
The hardest part, in my opinion, at least was for me, was sequencing VFR planes with IFR arrivals because that is really hard because
If
you have
that's
to
hard
like
for you, it's gonna be hard for me.
because you have to give them 360s. You have to give them S. You can give them S turns. You can give them 270s. 270s almost never work out. It's really hard. I don't even like including 270s. And either way, I don't like extend down one either. You shouldn't be using extend down one.
Oh, San Diego does it all the time.
Yeah, well, um, the thing is San Diego, since it has one runway, they can get 3 miles between an aircraft. Since you're Fort Lauderdale has two runways. And when that becomes a problem is because you don't really have a dump off runway because you're going to have a plane that lands. Then there's another plane 1.5 miles for the opposite runway. And that's not going to give you enough separation. Then you have 1.5 again on that side. Your best bet is to use advantage of the three and wait till they're a beam and turn because that'll get you your best chance, honestly.
Oh,
Because if you
okay.
tell them to extend, now think about this. They are now they're about 2 miles, maybe 2-3 miles out from the field, and you have a stacked arrival. Even if you have an opening, if there's even a plane on like a seven, like a 6 mile final, if that plane's on a 3 mile final, the other guy will catch up
Yeah.
and will not work. So it's super hard to actually like build out that separation. My personal thing is tell them to 360, and then I like to say, I like to have them get the traffic in sight. And then I will say, follow the traffic. The only thing that's bad about saying follow the traffic is that that doesn't mean that the pilot has to turn. They can turn whenever they want, as long as they have to follow it. So you can just tell them, oh, turn base. And
Yeah.
like tell them, or get them short approach. Short approaches are very helpful. So it's just it's honestly just learning from what you did originally and then like learning from what happened when you did something once and then seeing, okay, well, it's the same situation. This happened when I did this. So I can do this time and it'll work out maybe.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just have to be ready. You just have to be locked. If you're locked in, you'll get it.
Well, I
Which
want it, so
I believe you will lock in and get it. Justin Hill has signed on to Fort Lauderdale ground.
one day it's gonna be Fort Lauderdale Tower.
One day.
One day.
One day or day one.
I mean, you would think after being live, you'd at least get a little traffic, but then again, it's 2 in the morning.
Yeah. All right, this is everybody that put the saluting emoji to my thing that I got 116 hours. So it was Josh, Sam, Aaron, Andy, Carter, E-Man, TJ, Daniel, me, and then Christopher. And then the ZMA logo, which I put first. It was Josh, E-Man, TJ, Daniel, me, and then Christopher.
Uh,
So yeah.
Here,
So yeah, I kind of just did it for like the fun intro. Okay, let's see.
so that's
Just
my notes.
today was your first tower test in which you did great. This session was one to experiment how close you can get arriving aircraft to departing and how long they take. Remember, this confidence is going to get better. Here, FLL is authorized procedures and authorized for the use of procedures and separation minimum contained in the 7110.126. Yep, that's solid. Consolidated wake turbulence standard. Read up on that. Same runway separation. You can use the DMA info tool on CRC such alias dot aircraft type. Um, Same runway separation is easy. Cat cat ones are 3,000. Cat twos are 4,000. Anything with cat three is 6,000. And airborne. And then for the only thing that's really a challenge is that cat what's it called? Cat one behind a cat two is 3,000, but a cat one in front of a cat two is 4,500. But same number separation is easy. Solid. Consolidated wake turbulence is harder, by the way. Justin.
Great.
And it says, remember, yep, facilities. Oh, yeah, so the safety logicist thing you don't have to worry about because for Tampa, you actually have to lock in because you have to tell them continue approach.
Yeah, I know. I listened to the real life
Yeah.
frequencies.
They say because you say as a continue as a way to like make sure the pilots, because if they don't hear a clearance to land, they're gonna go around. They don't have any choice.
Yeah.
So
Good.
yeah, when you're clearing a plane to land, you're giving them full authorization. At least in Tampa, when you're clearing them to land, you're giving them from their position until they clear. It's their runway, regardless of anything that happens. It's their runway.
Yeah.
So yeah.
By the way, all those notes all the way to phraseology is just what we talked about in the beginning of our lesson, like for theory and whatnot. That's just what we talked about, just so that I was ready. So he's just making sure I remember that, and then phraseology is my actual corrections.
So you did do a swap box.
Yes, we did do a swap box. The swap box didn't last long. The theory lasted longer, but we're gonna do a longer session on the swap box, and if I do good, we're moving on to lesson 2 in that same on that same day.
Yeah, so line up and wait. I mean, if there's traffic, 6 mile final. Delta 123, Fort Lauderdale Tower, the runway 10 left, line up and wait. Traffic's a Boeing 737 on a 5 mile final. Delta 123, RNAV 2 Elba, runway 10 left, clear for takeoff. That traffic's on a 3 mile final. It's kind of easy. It kind of lets them know, okay, hey, we kind of can't be messing around here. We have a plan on final. We got to lock in, okay?
Yeah.
All right. When clearing clearing for takeoff, went to an aircraft on final. Yep, this is what I said. Remember, say the RNAV, and remember you have to listen to make sure the other pilot says the RNAV. If they don't say the RNAV, you're gonna say it 7 times until they actually get it, or until you have to. You literally will say it until they either say it, or until they start rolling and you get to cancel the takeoff clearance and try it again.
Yeah.
All right, and then aircraft is holding position with another aircraft on the final. Traffic in holding position. Oh, I don't like that.
This was with Leo too.
Traffic will depart prior to your arrival. I don't hate that. You can do that. But me personally, I just say clear to land. I don't really care.
Yeah, it's proper. It's just proper phraseology. They use it in the real world. I think that's why he's including it.
Yeah. I don't like doing that, to be honest. It's just not my kind of thing.
Yeah.
I don't say number 2 or anything like that because if you have a safety logic system, you know that if that thing goes off, you're sending planes around.
Yeah.
So you really don't have to say number 2 or traffic depart prior to your arrival or nothing like that. Unless it's a heavy. If it's a heavy, you should say heavy departure prior to your arrival. Caution, wake turbulence.
Yeah.
It's just a little thing that lets them know, okay, hey, you might experience some wake turbulence plane land, and just be advised. Class Charlie service. That's S1 stuff. Class Charlie service. That's S1 stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. Is there anything else I didn't go over? Review the SOP. Did you not review the SOP?
No, I did. There was just one new thing that I didn't realize with the 2608 Iraq that was updated. So
Well, you got
I had to read
updated.
over that. It did get one little part, that's it.
Let me look.
It was just with the display.
The TDW?
Yeah.
Again, the TDW's been updated. It's been like that for a while.
I don't know, but
Yeah, let me find
you want to make sure I read up on it, I guess.
Alright, let's see here. TDW. Fort Lauderdale is authorized to use tower display workstations for limited terminal radar functions in accordance with the FAA ordered 7210.3. The radar functions are prescribed above are not to be considered radar services, and pilots shall not be advised of being in radar contact. Local control shall retain STARS data blocks to maintain continuous aircraft identity that will remain in local control's delegated airspace, including the traffic pattern. All right. So, me personally, I don't like picking up the track with pattern work. Do you want to know my reasoning?
Yeah.
All right. So when you do that, every time that plane lands, when they take off again, the track will drop. And when the track drops, you have to say radar contact lost. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know if Fort Lauderdale is different. But if you lose that track, you have to say radar contact lost. And that becomes annoying because you have to do that for every single pass. So me personally, I don't pick up the pattern workers. I pick the people who are transiting through the airspace because that's obviously what you're supposed to do. But yeah,
All right.
BW. Okay, let's see. Aircraft receiving flight following shall be transferred to the overlying approach controller who will establish radar identification. Okay. Oh, that's something I didn't know. That twin engine jets need to be 4 nautical miles east of the shoreline at or below 1,000. That's interesting. So yeah, you got that, Justin. I believe in you.
Thank you.
You can do it.
Thank you.
If you believe, you can supposedly achieve. So yeah.
I need to go run and get another Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
I need to get my Navigraph subscription back.
Why don't you have it?
Because I don't got a job and I'm waiting for my mom to get paid.
Okay.
I have to wait until I believe it's Wednesday, so not too much longer, but just annoying.
Okay.
Not too bad if I do say so myself.
Nice. Yeah, I'm really what's it called? I'm really bored. I want to do something.
Huh?
I'm really bored.
Okay.
Like I'm like peak of boredom right now.
Okay. I can't
Oh,
really do anything.
yeah, Justin, do you want to know something for your OTS?
Stand by. Fort Lauderdale Ace information. Victory now current. Altimeter 3010. Winds
Uh,
110 at 10.
oh my goodness, my name is Justin.
What do you want? What?
Oh wait, you were just reading that on a frequency? Never mind. I
Yeah.
thought you were recording the ATIS.
No.
Dude, there's one time where I actually want to record the Miami ATIS. That would be such a long thing to say. Whew. With all the taxiway closures, that would take forever.
I'm going to do it at some point. I don't know when though.
I like to simulate it when I'm working smaller towers that don't have it. So, like Vero Beach, Fort Pierce, RSW actually might have it. I'm not saying anything. Key West. Uh, Trump probably has it. Boca Raton, Miami Executive, Opelika, North Perry, Fort Lauderdale Executive, Ocean Reef. Yeah,
Okay.
I like to simulate it at airports that don't actually have the automated recording of it, so that I
Yeah.
can actually like it's actually like more realistic. So, like every hour, you actually have to record the ATIS. I'm so scared to tell my dad tomorrow that my freaking monitor is broken. I hope he just goes, "Oh, it's okay. We'll go get you a new one." But that's not the way it's gonna work. But that's the only thing.
Chat, all comments, I comments. Yeah.
Justin, are you busy working some airplanes?
No, there's not a single aircraft on the ground.
Oh, nice. I'm an av geek or plane nerd who wants to share his passion with others.
Thanks for reading my thing out loud.
By the way, I can hear myself, so
Yeah, I turned that back on because I don't know why. In case I talk to another controller like Power Pro Center if anyone will stop on.
okay. Yeah, kind of spec. Dude, what am I gonna do tomorrow? Oh yeah, I have to go do this stupid back to school thing. Oh, bro, Tuesday is gonna be so much fun.
You go back to school on Tuesday?
Oh no, that's the day before.
Oh, Monday?
No, the day before I go back to school, Wednesday.
Oh, you go back to school on Wednesday?
Yeah, because those first 2 days, they're kind of learning where your classes are, doing icebreakers with everybody, all that kind of stuff. And then after that, you slowly start getting into actual schoolwork.
No. What day do you go back to school? Tuesday or Wednesday?
Wednesday, we go back to school Wednesday.
Okay. I go back to school on Tuesday.
Okay. Yeah, so Tuesday, me and my dad are gonna go. We're gonna go get barbecue. Then we're gonna go to the range, and then we're gonna go watch the new Spider-Man movie.
I I will admit I have watched the Spider-Man movie. It had a lot of potential. Still a good movie. I think you'll enjoy it.
What do you mean it had a lot of potential?
Had a lot of potential. You'll know it when you watch it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but you'll know it when you watch it.
Was there like something they should have added that would have made it better or something?
A couple things. A couple things that they missed an opportunity on, kind of.
Okay. So yeah, I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, it's still a good movie, nonetheless.
Yeah. I gotta go get a haircut sometime this month. Only
Bro,
thing is
I need a haircut.
my hair is gonna be absolutely clapped for school. Like my hair right now is already kind of clapped. My fade is gone. Um, yeah, everything is just cooked. But I'm gonna go back to school hopefully. I mean, the hair doesn't look that bad right now. It's probably not gonna change too much. It's actually starting to finally get stylable, so I can actually kind of like make it look decent. But mm, so you have zero planes at Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Nice. Do you even have any pre-files?
Nope.
Wonderful.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give that a VFR. I don't know what's going on with you. Trying to decrease all of my I want to decrease my GPU usage so I can try and play some games.
Yeah.
Like it's just not working.
Dude, I actually was thinking about it. I really want to visit Denver.
My friend's been there.
I want to work Denver Center.
Oh, oh, you meant in Vatsim.
Yeah, I'm Vatsim. But yeah, I do want to go visit Denver IRL too.
My friend works for Frontier, so he had to go to Denver.
Yeah. Supposedly Frontier is gonna end up like Spirit in a few years.
I hope it don't, because that's one of my favorite airlines.
I literally only fly American.
I only fly Frontier at the moment.
But I mean, honestly, for me, it's reasonable because there's literally no other airline that flies in the DFW.
I mean, I won't say no aircraft, but
And I mean, like literally five out of the 6 terminals that are at DFW are American primaries. Literally, like half of the Delta terminal is international, and then the Echo terminal has United, Frontier. Or it used to have Spirit, Delta, and then all the American regional stuff. A few other American like CRJs go there. Yeah, because the only thing about would be like flying Frontier or Spirit is that like they don't have bases there, so it's like we can't like if we flew for like Frontier, they only do like 2 flights a day going to like only certain spots. So we probably have to do like connections and stuff to actually get to where we want to go. Versus American, they do every single route you could think of out of the FW. So
uh,
yeah, is that a Miami rifle? No, that's a Miami rifle. Man, you're super lonely at Fort Lauderdale.
what?
You're kind of lonely at Fort Lauderdale over there. Hey, here's some good news. You have one plane coming from Phoenix who will land in an hour and 40 minutes. And
I
then
look forward to it.
you have one plane coming from Toronto that's going to land in 2 hours.
2 hours, exciting.
I know, right? Exciting news. Unless you randomly get a pop-up VFR and lock in. But otherwise, unlikely. Geez, why has Emmett been on Bradley Tower for 13 hours? Hey, Justin,
What's up?
do you see Sailor who's in the server?
Ew.
Sailor, look at like the server list. You see Sailor
In the hangar?
in the hangar. Yeah, you see Sailor. He's the guy at the ATC towers profile.
Yeah.
He has been working Bradley Tower for 13 and a half hours.
Where is Bradley Tower?
It's west southwest of Boston. It's kind of basically west.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. How is my controlling? He's also monitoring 1219. So he's
129 is the
monitoring.
ground frequency. Yeah.
Why has he been working 13 and a half hours, man?
Because this dude is like, he's built different. And he works
No
an airport
shit.
that sees, and he works an airport that sees 7 planes a day.
True.
You can kind of just sit on there. That's what I did with Miami Executive. I literally sat on there for 12 hours and did absolutely nothing because there was no planes. I mean, I had a couple planes, never that much. That spy. Dude, Fat Spy is like the only thing I like about Fat Spy is that it opens up at like it kind of like shows you all like the arrivals on like that like one sheet. That's the only thing I like about it. Otherwise, I hate it. But literally every streamer uses it. It's really annoying. Justin,
What's up?
I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
Your what?
I think I'm gonna go to sleep.
Oh, well, good night.
All right, good night. See you, bro.
See ya. HQ5. If I can do 25. Alright, well now it's just only me. What if I set this down to 85? This is kind of decreasing that. You can also go to 10. Ooh. Okay, so it's working. Alright. Let's see if I can do anything here to also. I wanted to do. Yeah, what should I do?
User joined your channel.
Hey Justin.
Hey Ryan,
Hey, I'm gonna get above you for like a few.
on tower.
Yeah, on tower.
Okay. I haven't talked to anyone on the ground because there is no one. You can show us GH.
Alright, my controls RG.
Honestly shocked that you wanted to get on with no one here. Is there a reason why? Okay then. Tower controller. Why do I keep getting that? Like, hold on. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I don't get why I got. Like, why did I get an appeal? Oh,
Hey Justin, I'm low-key gonna get off. I didn't realize it was just dead.
yeah, no, there's no one. I tried streaming, but it's oh well.
Yeah. Alright, bro. I'll see you later, bro.
Alright, see ya.
User disconnected from your channel.
I mean, I told him. I should probably turn that off so you guys don't hear that echo. Golly. Um, I wonder if that appeal worked. Because I'm still not getting any. I might have to just restart the stream. I'm gonna do that. And then figure out what happened. YouTube is still up. Turn it off. Let's just go live then. Alright, we're back up. Alright, back up. Back up. That's working. Hopefully I don't get an appeal thing again. Okay, so I'm gonna switch audio to why do I keep getting this? Appeal. Let me search that up real fast. fine now. So go back and see if it's fine. And then we'll see if yeah, if it gets restricted this time. I'm changing the audio to just PRC. That's the where I see all the aircraft like we see here. So you still hear yourself if you talk on frequency, but yeah. It again. Great. Fuel. Contains unoriginal or reproduced content. I'm gonna do it again. Submit another appeal. And then we'll wait because this makes no sense. Way too strict. Seems like the appeal has gone away. Great. I mean, this should be working. Let me just check this. Well, I can verify that. Live. What? That's 5 minutes ago. Approved. Not approved. Okay, well, I'll just wait until maybe we get another one. I'm gonna step away for a quick second. Oop, wrong one. Fort Lauderdale will be back in 5 minutes. Fort Lauderdale Ground is back.